Hello everyone, my name is Alfansa Zakaria, but you can call me Alfan. I'm from Semarang State University. Today I will be making a video for an assessment that involves reading a news report. And the article I will be reading from the Al Jazeera website. Okay, uh, I want to start in 3, 2, 1. Iran's demands evident as Trump, UN experts highlight protest killing. Okay. This article is writing by Mazyar Motamedi in 21 February 2026. Tehran, Iran. The Iranian government has again blamed terrorists for the killings of thousands during last month's nationwide protests after United States President Donald Trump and human rights experts weighed in. Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi said on Saturday that the government has released a list of 3,117 people whom he described as victims of the recent terrorist operation, including about 200 security personnel. If anyone disputes accuracy of our data, please share any evidence. The diplomat, who has previously stated that 690 people of the list were terrorists, armed and funded by the US and Israel, wrote on X. Araghchi comments hours after the US president told reports that 32,000 people were killed during the protests, adding that the peoples of Iran have lived in hell under the theocratic establishments. The Iranian foreign minister has also been speaking with multiple US media outlets to advocate for a fair agreements with Washington over Iran's nuclear programs. The threat of war looms increasingly large over the country, potentially the regions, with Serbia on Saturday becomes the last country to call on all its citizens to immediately leave Iran. Majority of those killed are ordinary people. Mai Sato, United Nations Special Reporter on Human Rights in Iran, has said more than 20,000 civilians may have been killed. But information remains limited amid heavy internet filtering by the states 6 weeks after the nationwide communication blackout was imposed. The US-based HRNI says it has documented more than 7,000 people killed during the nationwide protests, and it's investigating nearly 12,000 more cases. Sato was among 30 special reports and international human rights experts who signed a joint statement on Friday calling on Iranian authority of fully disclose the fate and the whereabouts to tens of thousands arrests forcibly disappeared or missing in the aftermath of the nationwide protests, and to halt all related death sentences and executions. The true scale of the violence crackdown on Iranian protests remains impossible to determine at this point, the expert said. The discrepancy between official figures and grassroots estimates only deepens the anguishing and families searching for their loved ones and display profound disgrace for human rights and accountability. The international experts added that the vast majority of those detained or killed are ordinary people, including children from all provinces and diverse ethnic and religious backgrounds, as well as Afghan nationals. In addition to lawyers representing protests, medical professionals would threaten, warn journalists and writers, artists, and human rights defenders. Iranian media were accused regularly broadcast what the experts said widely regarded as the forced confessions. The last such incidents came on Saturday when the official Mizan's news agency of the Iranian judiciary released footage from the court session for 3 men who said they are great setting fire to motorcycles, a mosque, and the copies of the Quran in Tehran during the unrest. Also on Saturday, Some students in Tehran and across the country returned to a university campus for the first time, as authorities kept universities closed and took some classes and exams online in the aftermath of the protests. In Tehran, Sharif University, one of the most prestigious in the country, students class after two separated demonstration videos circulating online shows students show these honorables in a group of paramilitary based students affiliated with the Islamic Revolutionary Group Corps or ERGC, who chanted back in favor of the establishment. The classes come amid in the high-netted security atmosphere in Iranian school and university demonstrates teachers and the schools in the number of cities near the capital went strike last week to protest the killing at least 230 children and teenagers, as well as increased presence of security force in classroom. Families dance in a defiant grief. The Iranian government held mourning events on Tuesday and Wednesday in Tehran with some officials in attendance. Culture Minister Reza Salehi Amiri announced on Saturday that the government has decided to call the upcoming ceremonies around the Nowruz, the new Iranian year starting in late March, an exercise in unity and empathy with an aim of getting past the grief and the thousand killed. But numerous families have been holding defense commemoration events of their own over the past week to mark 40 days since the killing of their love and during the anti-establishment protests. Footage from many ceremonies across the country in this week been shown families members and large crowds gathered to support them, proudly holding up images of those killed and celebrating their shortened lives. Many choose to clap, play traditional drums and cymbals, and even dance in symbolic show of resistance and defense that heavily clash with religious ritual favored by the theocratic state. Maybe it's all and done, and thank you for listening and thank you for attention. May apologize if many words or many verb and I don't really great about that. I really sorry and thank you. Nice to meet you. Okay.